Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and we have some amazing pictures of some shoes that have already leaked, but they're way better quality, right? Let's get it started right off with the Giannis Immortality 2. So shout out to Kicks Luo 2. But yeah, the Giannis Immortality 3 looks pretty damn good. You know, it has that, I don't know what it is with Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I guess he just loves the reverse swoosh. But this reverse swoosh design looks really dope. I love how the swoosh kind of cradles into like the design of the heel, right? Where that like panel is in the ankle area. It kind of just swooshes out. Is swooshes out? Is that a thing? The Giannis Immortality 1 and 2, of course, like for all of their budget shoes for Nike, they just recycle the outsole and midsole, right? But this is their new design because it's the 3, and we're gonna have a new outsole design and also a new midsole. I'm guessing maybe it's I don't know. I actually don't really know what this foam is. Hopefully it's like Renew. But as you guys can see here in the heel, it is a different color, right? So maybe it's dual density foam, just like in the Renew Elevates. Remember that? That cushion was actually really nice, super soft. So hopefully it is, you know, because the Giannis Immortality 1 and 2 cushion was not nice. You know what I mean? But yeah, it doesn't say zoom anywhere on the shoe either, or like anywhere we can see, or actually, oh no, it says Renew. Like here in the back of the heel, it says Renew. So yeah, and now that I'm looking closer, it looks like that blue is just painted on. It doesn't look like it's a different foam as far, like it just looks like it's painted on. So I'm guessing the whole foam, like it's full length Renew, which of course isn't a bad thing. I would take Renew over Phylon, but Renew also, it's super nice, or not super nice. It's nice when you first get it, but then like it bottoms out very quickly, which sucks. So we'll have to see on that. But the cushion, hopefully is nice. The traction also, it worries me a little bit, just because why would you put these little slits in the forefoot and also in the heel? I guess it exposes the foam, and we can see like different names, probably Giannis's like family, but it just reminds me of the Curry 6. You guys remember that, where the outsole came off, right? I don't know why you would have it like right there, just because when you're playing ball, you're doing a whole bunch of lateral movements. There's just so much force right there. So hopefully there's no defect, and hopefully it's glued on correctly and all that, but that does worry me a little bit. But the traction pattern is looking pretty good. There are a little bit of nubs, but the grooves look very thick, right? So it looks like it'll be pretty durable. And also like on the ball of your foot, that's like obviously that's a high wear area, right? You're putting a lot of force on the ball of your foot. So that's where the Nike swoosh is, which is a pretty cool design as well. But yeah, in the upper, it looks like a mesh, like a textile mesh material, which I do like. And then also on like the bottom of the swoosh, on the lateral side, it seems to be fused up a good amount for better support. So yeah, it's looking great, and I'm pretty damn excited about it, right? So there is the Giannis Immortality 3. And also we have, so KD played in the KD 16, but it's just murdered out. It's this blacked out KD 16, which looks absolutely amazing. We have some on foot pictures of it as well. But yeah, it's growing on me a little bit. It looks pretty damn good, right? Don't you guys think? He's holding it up right here. He's like, this is my new shoe. We got the swoosh. I don't like the small swoosh, but I guess KDs have had large swooshes, right? Like the KD 13 stuff like that. So I guess maybe he wanted a smaller swoosh. But yeah, I feel like it'll perform very similarly to the 14 and 15, which of course is not a bad thing. But yeah, I'm liking how that looks so far. And then we have a picture of the GH4, Gordon Hayward's brand new signature shoe. And it looks alright, it looks pretty good. I just don't like how caged look at that. Oh my god. So it looks good, right? But the foam is just hella freaking caged. Look at the heel. Oh my god. It'll probably be very clunky in the heel. And look at how much it bulges out too. It looks like it'll be a little bottom heavy and also like bulky in the heel. Hopefully not, but I have my doubts. And also the entire foam on the lateral side, there's caging. It looks like plastic right there too. There is a little bit of a slit in the heel, and it looks like they're using the nitro foam, right? Very similar to like, it's just like a P-Bax foam, you know, like Boost and like a Boom. But yeah, that's the little, I guess it's exposed, but yeah, that's not gonna do anything, right? And then we can see the material. We have like a very thin screen mesh type of material, it looks like, but also we can see a good amount of like lateral counters, right? So we have like some straps. Hopefully the eyelets go through it. And also it looks like there's some like flywire type of material too. And also like in the forefoot, oh my god, that's just super like, it looks like a synthetic material, which I'm not a huge fan of either. Like the GH2 was absolutely amazing with the textile. I don't know why they're going back to all this like caging and plastic and fuse, but yeah, I do have it coming in a couple of weeks, so I will be doing a first impressions, but the GH4 not looking too good so far, guys. And also next, we got the Luca II. We got very, very nice pictures of it. So yeah, we have a pretty detailed picture. And it's looking pretty good so far. It's just weird because like the design is changing a lot as far as Jordan brand goes, right? So the Zion 1 from the Zion 2 was a very, very different design. Same thing with the Luka. So the Luka 1 and also Luka 2 look very, very different. But if you look at, you know, Kobe's and also Kyrie's line, you can tell it's a Kobe, you can tell it's a Kyrie. And they have that like iconic design to them, which I think is very cool. But also there's signature shoes like Jordans, right? Jordans, they look very, very different to me at least. And also LeBron's, they look very, very different. And the design of his signature shoe, like from shoe to shoe, is very, very different. So I guess, you know, it depends. But I don't know. I feel like it's cooler to have more of like that iconic design where you can tell it's like your shoe, you know what I mean? But anyways, the Luka 2 is using a lot more like old school materials. It looks like we got some like leather overlays. It looks like it's using like a mesh material. We have a crazy plastic lateral counter in the midfoot with some speckles on it. And we have a Jordan logo in the heel on the foam. And then from the top, the tongue looks very well padded. We can see Luka's logo. We can see also a Roman numeral 2. And also like kind of like a strap that goes through like the middle of the shoe, which the laces go through. But yeah, the tongue looks very large and very well padded, which I do like. And also in the ankle area, it seems like there's a good amount of padding as well. It's a pretty big design change from the Luka 1. And also we have a picture of the outsole, and the outsole design is actually pretty similar to the Luka 1 with some lines. And in the forefoot, we got some triangles, I guess. But there are some slits. I don't know what it is with designs. Why are you guys putting so many slits in the outsole? Right? That's where the ball of your foot is. So if you're doing super hard lateral movements, it might come off. So hopefully there's no issues with that. But in this colorway, we do have like a semi-translucent outsole. And I don't know. You guys see where the Jumpman logo is? There's something white underneath that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a different foam or zoom. I doubt it, but why is it white there? There's like a white circle there. But yeah, you guys think it's using zoom? I wonder. But as far as the foam goes, the foam does not look soft, guys. It looks very, very stiff. So there is the Luka 2, and then we have some amazing pictures of the Zoom Freak 5, guys, like really, really good pictures. So in the back of the shoe, it says Nike Air. It's not Zoom Air, it says Nike Air. So I'm wondering what they're gonna use. Are they gonna use an air stroll unit? Are they using, there's no way there's just a regular air unit. There's no way. Maybe an air strobo unit, I'm guessing, right? Because if it was Zoom, it would say Nike Zoom, right? So, and it's also in the heel, so maybe it's a heel air strobo unit. Hopefully it's a full length air strobo unit, but I don't know. I wonder why he switched it up, right? And there's also no zoom units exposed. It also doesn't say zoom anywhere else on the shoe that we can, or that I can see as far as the release pictures go, right? Also on like the medial side, right? So on the medial side, it also says like all the names, which I do like. He's a family man. Also, oh no, it says, oh wait, it says Air Zoom. Like where the ball of your foot is, the outsole comes up a little bit where the ball of your foot is on the medial side. So that'll be good. It looks a little bit curved, right? And also if you're doing like very crazy movements that kind of go on the medial side of your foot, you have a little bit more rubber coming up, I guess there. But from what I can see, it says Air Zoom. So maybe it's like the Zion 2 setup, right? Maybe an Air Strobo unit in the heel and then a Zoom unit in the forefoot? That's kind of crazy, right? And also on the medial side, we can see the outsole. There's a swoosh and oh man, I don't know what it is with. He just likes swooshes, I guess. But also we have a picture of the outsole, which is pretty cool, right? So we have a whole bunch of Giannis Antetokounmpo's logos, which is pretty cool. And then in the heel, it looks very similar to the smear traction, right? The smear traction that was found in the Kyrie 8, and also the Zoom GT Cut 2, which I didn't really like smear traction that much, but it's in the heel. It doesn't really matter all too much. But yeah, and then also, as you guys can see on the medial side, you can see the swoosh, I guess, and also there's another Giannis Antetokounmpo logo in the heel, just in case you didn't know it was his shoe, I guess, right? So the outsole is looking pretty good, and also for the foam, yeah, I'm wondering what the foam is. The foam looks kinda soft, right? Maybe it's like a cushion line. That would be amazing. Also, I really like the oversized swoosh, right? So it's like a half swoosh, right? So like on the upper, it's like a material, and then the part of the swoosh that dips into the foam is just the foam. So that's pretty cool. And then the materials look pretty interesting. So this is not a potato quality picture, which I do like, but it looks like a very nice textile with a really cool design on it. And then for the green material, it looks like a synthetic leather probably, which I do like. And then do we have like a top view of the shoe? We kind of do. But yeah, that green part, especially in the toe box. Why is it in the toe box? I don't know, but it's probably like that synthetic material. But yeah, it looks like a very supportive material. Hopefully it's not too thick or anything like that. And then for the tongue, it looks nice and plush. And then we also have a picture of the insole. And also in the ankle area, there seems to be a good amount of padding, which does look very, very plush and comfortable in the back of the shoe. It definitely is growing on me. I definitely don't like this colorway. But the overall design, I definitely feel like they can do some really cool designs for the Zoom Freak 5. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics for the Zoom Freak 5. But that about wraps it up. We have some amazing pictures of the brand new shoes that are coming out. Luca II, Zoom Freak 5, Giannis Immortality 3. Tell us what shoe you're most excited about down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.